In this tutorial I'm going to explain the Insert Effects section in the Karma sequencer. To get to this section we're going to click on the sequencing button and then press the menu button to navigate over to the Insert Effects page and press F8 to open. Now the Karma has up to 5 insert effects that you can use at once, and you can choose from many different insert effects to add into those slots there. To do that you would just simply go to that slot. You'd want to make sure and turn it on, of course, and then you can navigate from any of these insert effects that you dial in here. Now anytime that you dial in effect, to adjust any of the particular parameters of this effect, you would click on that corresponding Insert Effects tab. We of course here to edit the one for sub oscillator would be IFX1 tab. So we go ahead and press F2 there, and you can see that there's some individual parameters that you can adjust manually for this insert effect. Also want to explain how the routing works a little bit. You can have these all individual as parallel or series, and this means you can either have these running separately or looping back into themselves. With this arrow here incremented and turning down like this, the output of one is going to go into 2 and so forth. So you can effectively daisy chain these insert effects together. Also you can pan the output of these effects left or right. You can change the busing of these, again, as we've seen in many other areas, what the output will be if it's taken to the left, right, or individual 1 and 2 outputs on the back of the Karma. And also you can change the send level, and this is how much of the signal, once it exits the insert effect, how much of the signal will be applied to the master effects 1 and 2. So there's an indication there for master effects 1 and 2. Also, you have the control channel, and you can assign a channel to control any of the given parameters on the insert effects, and I'll show you how to do that in later videos. Another tab that's very important on the insert effects is the routing tab. You can get to this by clicking the F7 button, and here you have a stack of insert effects that are currently assigned here, and then at the bottom here you have a row of the individual tracks. So whenever you scroll over to the individual tracks, here I'm on track 1, as you increment up here you can route this into any of the insert effects that you like. You can see it gives you a little visual diagram of where that track is going to. And as you can see, you can set up some very complex routing. Here you can share tracks or share effects with individual tracks. So that's a really handy feature. From the Utilities tab here, if we press F8, there's a couple important commands that I want to cover, and this is the copy insert effect. And if you go ahead and press F8 for OK here, this is going to take you to a pop-up menu where you can select to copy the insert effects from either a program or a combi. You can also copy from a song as well, and that's going to copy over that either program or combi's insert effects setup. So you can choose which category you're selecting from, and then the individual program that you're selecting from. You can copy over just individual effects by highlighting this area, or you can copy over all the effects by checking the All button and then pressing F8 for OK. And as you'll see, it copied over. It changed that insert effect that we had previously assigned there to the one that we copied over. Now remember, also you can copy programs over in combis with effects as you're copying those over into the sequencer, so you won't have to go back to this section if you do copy over a section that, or if you do copy over a program or combi with the effects, you won't have to go back to this menu and do that again. But just remember that you have options to copy over just the individual effects without the program or combi assignments to a track from this area.